Liverpool defeat Porto by 4-1, and Spurs have knocked Manchester City out of the Champions League. Take that, you quadruple chasing fucks. Woo! The Reds are in the Champions League semi-final. We're going to take on Lionel Messi and Barcelona over 2 legs. Manchester City can watch on and fucking learn what it's like to be European royalty. You absolute bunch of frauds. I love it, ladies and gents. How are you? Welcome back to the show. We're only away a few minutes. We're back celebrating. Quadruple? What quadruple? No druple, as Far Royal has just said. The Reds have gone and done a demolition job over in Portugal as well. Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, Mohamed Salah, and he's our centre half. He's our number 4, Virgil van Dijk. He knocked one in for good luck as well. Porto pulled one back, of course, through Militao. What a night, ladies and gents. The Reds go marching on to another European semi-final. How the fuck are you all feeling? I hope you're keeping well. Welcome to the Late Night Agenda. Welcome to the Anfield Agenda. I'm your host, Craig. Thank you all for joining me. What can you say about that? The best part of that whole... And look, we'll get to Liverpool, of course we will, but let's all just take a moment to point and laugh at the plastic flag waving fuckers in Manchester. Oh, they were celebrating at the end. Pep was doing the running up the line, giving it the jumpy poo, and then VAR went, no Pep, no Pep, no goal. Oh, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Spurs, without Harry Kane, have marched on through. Oh, ladies and gents. What do you say to that? What a great night, said Red Hulk. Well, Craig said Footy Fortnight Gaming. Stanley Liverpool, hi Craig. Hello everybody in the chat as well. Spurs beat City. VAR has played a blinder tonight, ladies and gents, hasn't it? An absolute blinder, both in the Liverpool game and, of course, at the Etihad. RIP Manchester City. Now all we need the fuckers to do is drop points in the league and we can look forward to a possible Liverpool double. Oh, sorry Pep, give them grief, Craig. They deserve it, gonads, mate. They absolutely fucking deserve it. There you go. Every year they make them favourites for the Champions League, and every year they just show how naive they are in Europe. Well done to Spurs. Congratulations to them. That took an immense amount of courage and determination and guts from that Spurs team to go there and get that job done. Spurs, Liverpool, England's last 2 representatives in this season's Champions League. Spurs face Ajax for a place in the final. Liverpool play Barcelona. Wow, what a 2 semi-final lineup we have. Right, let me get into the chat and see how everybody's feeling. City ship has sunk, said Sonia. Pep crying was the highlight of the night, said Scott Kemp. Liverpool versus Spurs final, said Stanley for Liverpool. VAR man of the match. Jason's given the claps for VAR as well. Tomas, I think that City result is brilliant for us. Quadruple is over and I can imagine them crumbling in the league now. I hope so, mate. But you know what? I'm just glad for the sake of football that happened, because I'm sick of the love-in with Manchester City from some of the media. Oh, quadruple. Fuck your quadruple. It's about a possible double now for the Reds. Man City are the new Arsenal of the Champions League, said Android69. RIP Barcelona. Come on, you Reds, said Wayne. Loving this from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome. We've had an amazing night, both with the Reds, of course, and on the channel. Yeah, it's been so much fun. It's been a blast. I don't know what else to say. It's been so much fun. Salah's goal and assist. Wow, said Hanny. Yeah, the front 3. Look, I know Origi started, but the old front 3, the reliable front 3 for the Reds, all on the score sheet. And of course, again, Virgil van Dijk. He does what he does as well because he's Virgil van Dijk. What a night, said Tom P. City is out. Ha, said Thomas Gaming. Frank said, have a great night all. I'm off to work. Up the Reds. Frank, thank you for joining, mate. Stay safe. Have a good day at work. Football Crew Show. I can see Liverpool win the league now. City are feeling the pressure. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, ladies and gents. It is class. Wasn't Hendo immense tonight, said Gonads. He did great when he came on. What else have we got? Final, Ajax versus Barcelona, said Jose. Mate, be a bitter fuck. Come on the channel here. Be a bitter fucker all you want. The final will not be Ajax against Barcelona. It'll be Liverpool against, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Oh, love it. Liverpool versus Spurs or Ajax in the finals and family fun. Look, we're up. We have a very difficult task. 2 very tough games against Barcelona. I'm under no preconceptions or misconceptions, over that game. That's going to be very, very difficult over 2 legs. It really is. I'm not even going to joke about that. But we can do it. We can do it. Honk if you're happy, said Rod. Honk! I don't know what that honk was. Hendo's a class above in the new advanced role, said Fan Rant. I'm loving this, Craig, said Mossy. You're not the only one, mate. Plume of black smoke over the empty head. Plastic flags burning, said Papa. Good enough for them. I mean, imagine putting out, what was it, fucking 40,000 plastic flags and instructions on basically how to celebrate. Celebrate that, motherfuckers. Celebrate that. Where are the city trolls, said Jason. Nowhere. Now, amidst all of this, Lofa is a Manchester City fan who frequents our channel from time to time. Genuinely lovely lad. And for him, I have a small, very small amount of sympathy because he's a lovely lad. Apart from that, what can you say? What can you say? Shout out to Expressions, my friend, runs a Spurs channel. He's obviously celebrating at the empty head. Shout out to Expressions. If you guys want to follow a great Spurs fan, if you want to enjoy the laugh and the banter, follow Expressions on YouTube. He's a fantastic lad. I did some filming with him in London last Monday. He's a great lad. Lots of fun. Free pass for Ajax now. Spurs won't have Son. Did he pick up a booking or something? I don't know what went on in that game. How do I get those eyebrows? Save up, Rick. Do you know what I mean? These are, big YouTube money eyebrows right here, pal. Please beat Barca. Don't want them to win. They're not worthy. We'll do our best, buddy. We'll do our best. City just not made for the Champions League, said Sean. Clearly not, Sean. Clearly not, mate. I'm so fucking happy right now. Son out for the next leg, said Liam Kelt. Who needs Son when they have Llorente? Do you know what the funny thing is? Do you remember when the draw was made and we were saying to ourselves, well, if Manchester City get through, and if somehow Manchester United get through, well then they're going to have to flip around the fixtures. Well, neither of them fuckers got through. It's Liverpool and Spurs that have made it through. Eyebrows, try eBay, said Eric Warry. I mean, I can make a mould of these eyebrows if you want to buy them. Do you think Liverpool will be low, or City will be low in confidence now? I don't know. I don't know, mate. They're probably going to just say to themselves, look, there's still a possible treble on. Let's go for it. And they're in pole position in the Premier League. In fairness to them, it's in their own hands, and they've got an FA Cup final to look forward to as well against Watford. I'm so hyped for Barca getting destroyed, said Sideman Rocks. I'm so hyped I need to actually take my fucking inhaler live on the stream. There you go. I wonder if that's the first time someone on a football YouTube channel has taken his inhaler live on his stream. I don't know, but we're all about firsts here on the channel. Guys, we're only 23 subs away from 11,600. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Can you turn your flashlight off? I don't have a flashlight. If it was the TV, I have just turned that off, so hopefully that improves things for you. Great to show. World-class atmosphere can give them the Champions League nights at the Irish Beard. Spurs must be bouncing now and up for another go with them at the weekend. Well, look, I'd imagine that will take a lot out of both sides there tonight. The adrenaline will have been pumping through the veins of both those clubs tonight. Yeah, wow. It's a great Champions League quarter-final, to be fair. I'm looking forward to watching it back later on. I didn't get to watch it live, obviously, because I was watching the Mighty Reds. You need them when Liverpool score against Barcelona, said Wazza. What's your prediction for both semis? Do you know what? All I can say, Luke, and genuinely I mean this, is it's going to be two excellent semi-finals. Two really, really good, open, decent semi-finals with four great sides. Well done to Spurs. Congratulations. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think they were going to do it. Lol, your TV is your bald head. Maybe. I can put me nuts up on screen, mate, if you want me to see if they're bald as well, and we can see if the light bounces off them, if that makes you feel better. News coming out of Liverpool is that Van Dijk is actually God, said Adam. There you go, just to repeat. News coming out of Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk is actually God. Can Spurs get a draw against City? So that's the only thing I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm with you. That's all I want to happen as well, is them fuckers to drop points in the league and us to march on. We've conquered all of Europe, said Sean W. Last comment. Jersey Boy said, can't believe City are out. Spurs versus Liverpool in the final would be great. It would be great. It would be really, really good. The only downside about City not making the final is if City and Liverpool were in the final, tickets would be easier to get because they have no fans, so they wouldn't take up their allocation. So there might be a few spare tickets floating about. I see the double in our sight, said Albro. My mate owes me a tenner, said Alex. Make sure you collect it, mate. Make sure you collect it. Triggering Spurs fans on Twitter is easy, said Leicester City. Look, at least they're there to trigger, buddy. Boya, why did I call you Leicester City? It's Boya. How are you, mate? Welcome back in. I bet Pep is crying like Gaza. He set himself up for it, didn't he? Or Gaza. He set himself up for it when he's like, oh, I didn't come here to win the Champions League. Yes, you did, Pep. Yes, you did. That's exactly what you were brought in, motherfucker. To win the Champions League, which you failed to do 2 years running. Pep can get a lift on Ollie's bus, said R2 Dan 2. Oh, never underestimate Spurs. Fair play to them. Massive, massive respect for them. That is a tremendous result. The plastic has melted, said Kane. We're not so scared of Barcelona. You damn right we're not. We're looking forward to those 2 legs against Barcelona. People write off Spurs too much, said Will. The media will say they'll bottle it in the semis. Look, massive respect to Spurs. Massive respect to Liverpool. 2 clubs actually went and got through. What else we got? Would that damage Manchester City's confidence? I hope so, mate. I really hope so. I don't know if Connor's calling me a bald fraud or Pep a bald fraud, but either way, you're probably right. Mane got booked, did he? I didn't see that. I didn't see Mane getting booked. So if he did get booked, then of course, does that rule him out or are they wiped? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'll have to double check that. A lot of people say Mane's out for the first leg. I'm not sure. We're all bald frauds, said Connor. There you go. Boya said, I just put a tweet out saying, imagine needing VAR to beat Manchester City. Couldn't be my club. Oh, shots fired. Why have you got such a hatred for Spurs, Boya? Please do let me know. He did get booked, said John. Everybody's a bald fraud, said Brian Morrissey. There you go. All the cards are wiped, said Evan, which was my understanding of it as well. I thought everything was wiped after the quarterfinals. But then again, people are saying that Heung-min Son or Hyung-Sung Min is out as well. Awfully British saying everything is wiped as well. The cards all get wiped. Well then fuck it, just rip them up and throw them bitches in the bin. There you go. Ignore them. Nobody's booked, nobody's ruled out of anything. Everybody's available. There you go. That's what you want to see. You want the best players available for the Champions League semi-finals, don't you? You just want them there. That's why you won't see any Manchester City players there in the semi-final. Oh, shots fired. Craig, can you tell me everyone who has a spanner? No, mate. That's a mad question to ask. I don't even know the amount of people that have spanners, mate. That's a weird one, though. What else have we got? They're wrong, all cards are wiped, said Evan Guest, which Evan knows his stuff. And if there's a man on the chat, I believe, when it comes to comments like this, it's Evan, because Evan is brilliant for stuff like this. Keep smashing the subscribe button, everybody, said Mr. Crosby. We're only 21 subscribers away from 11,600, which sounds ridiculous to say, by the way. It really does. Who's that guy? I don't know who that guy is, but I like that guy. VAR proving its worth in the quarterfinals. Not everybody's cup of tea, but it works, said David Bean. It does work. I have to say, on first impression, Sadio Mane's goal tonight, I thought he was offside. I was basically just waiting for VAR to rule it out. And the longer it took, I kept thinking, oh, hello, maybe there's something here. And it was the right decision. It was really tight, but it was the right decision. I didn't even get to see a replay of the VAR incident right at the end of the City Spurs game. But it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not Manchester City, said Adam. Oh, keep them coming. You guys are absolute legends. And with the second leg at home, which is absolutely true. The Reds are at home for the second leg. First leg will be in the Nou Camp. Second leg, of course, back at Anfield. By the way, Craig got my lucky top on again. Willow. There you go. Do you know what I mean? Score draw sorted out and Willow's pulling through miracles for the Reds. Are you from Dublin? I am, buddy. And originally I'm from Dublin, but now I live in Wexford. Craig, shout out to Henderson. Keeps proving me wrong, said Mark Henley. Jordan Henderson looks revitalised at the minute, ladies and gents, doesn't he? Seeing him in that advanced midfield role, it's great. Everything is just clicking for us at the minute. Yes, I know the league isn't in our own hands, but all we can do is win our 4 remaining games and see what happens from there. We went over to Portugal tonight, beat Porto by 4-1, 6-1 on aggregate. That's what? 9 goals in 2 games away against Porto. Wow. Spurs versus Liverpool in Madrid in the final, said Mr. Crypto Meme. Yeah, it's in the Wanda Metropolitano, which is Atletico Madrid's new stadium. You're from Swords, big fat Swampert. Welcome, mate. Great to have you on. I'm the other side, buddy. Actually, you're probably as far north side as possible. I'm from Shankill, which is as far the other side. So we're very different points of London. Or London? Why London? Dublin, but welcome in, buddy. There's another person actually originally from Swords. Where is, what's his name? Captain... Oh, I can't think of his name. We've got another guy from Swords anyway. Sorry, I can't think of his name at this moment in time. And I can't believe I can't think of his name because he's a lovely lad. Yeah, I feel sorry I can't think of his name. Liverpool legend, true, but it's good banter between our fans. First leg is on the 30th of the 1st of May, said Ella. City bottled it against the bottlers. That is my favourite comment so far, Robert. City bottled it against the bottlers. Robert Milliken, you absolutely named that one. Love this guy. Keep up the good work. Just subscribed. Evan, top man. Thank you, Mr. Boland. Banter's always good, which it is. Always do welcome some banter. Who scored for Liverpool? First goal, Sadio Mane. Second goal, Mo Salah. Third goal, Roberto Firmino. Fourth goal, Virgil van fucking Dijk with a header. Anyone who thinks Hendo can't play, think again, said Ian McLaughlin. Louis said, Phil and Louis, come outside. We just want to have a chat. Oh, maybe City will stop lending fans flags now. Manufactured atmosphere. Exactly, Peter. You can't make up atmosphere. It's either there or it isn't. Rod, breaking. All three Manchester City fans disappointed. Love it. Oh, the banter. The banter is amazing. You guys are so much funnier than me. You should be on here talking into the microphone. Billionaire Butler, said Red Hulk. Good night, sweet dreams to Liverpool fans. The future is red, said Rizwan. Good night, Craig. I'm so tired I've left comments. Robbie, how are you, buddy? It's been crazy tonight, Robbie. If I've missed anyone's comments, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get through as many as I can. Love the channel, mate. Thank you very much, Adil. Very kind of you. Excuse me if I've mispronounced your name. I'm not that far from the Pavilions. Oh, yes, I know the Pavilions. I've actually been there a couple of times. What else have we got? Hope all them plastic flags are recyclable, which is an actual fair show from David. And genuinely, that's a fair show. Who have we got in the semi-final? We've got Barcelona. First leg at the Nou Camp. Second leg at Anfield. City bottled it, said Lee LFC. The Copperberg bottlers. You're not allowed to mention Copperberg, Tom. I wonder whose fault it will be tonight. Because Guardiola usually likes to moan about these things. And Manchester City fans aren't exactly known for taking defeat with good grace. So it'll be interesting to see who's at fault. We love you, Tottenham. We do, said Lloyd. Lloyd, welcome in, buddy. I don't know if you are a Spurs fan. If you are, mate, congratulations to you. And to my friend Expressions as well, congratulations to him. Henderson's in some bloody good form, I'll tell you that, said Adam. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but 17 away. Just 17 subscribers. If we get to 11,620 on this stream, that means we'll have picked up 400 new subscribers on a single fucking night, which breaks our record by like 100. So what have we got? 37 to go. If 37 people watching that haven't subscribed, be a ledge. That's all I'm going to say. What's your prediction for the final? Do you know what? I honestly can't believe I'm going to say this, but you can name any of the teams in the final and I can make an argument for it. I could make an argument for Liverpool against Ajax. I could make an argument for Liverpool against Spurs, Barcelona against Ajax. There's 4 very good teams in that semi-final. Kev writes that I'm off, Craig. Thanks for the shout out earlier. Made my night. My pleasure, buddy. You keep lashing out those good songs and I'm going to always keep sharing them for you, Kev, because I've got no talent. You have a lot of talent, mate, and I'm always happy to help out people that are working as hard as you are, my friend. Pep and VAR in a boxing match. Hello, Craig. Hello, Hassan. How are you, mate? What has Manchester City / Manchester United and a 3-pin plug got in common? Both useless in Europe, said Nick. There you go. Nailed it. Except me, I ruined the joke a little bit by stuttering, Nick. I'm sorry. Bring it on, Barca. Messi gonna get Messi, said Willow. Good night, Ben. How are you, buddy? Thank you for dropping in. Hassan just laughing at Manchester City. Which, why not? Why not? Treat yourself. Well, we know when I say treat yourself, it's usually for something else, but people who've been subscribed a while will know that one. Pep versus VAR in the Silver Dome, said Alex Reddo. Okay, what else have we got? Claire Dean said Liverpool Ajax in the final. David Bean, these 2 semi-finals are going to be epic. 4 proper footballing teams, which you cannot argue with, mate. You're right. It is very, very good teams in that semi-finals. We love you, Liverpool, said Ben Smith. And people call us the bottlers, Spurs fan said. Mate, I don't know what to say to you other than congratulations. That took cojones the size of the fucking moon. Well done. To go to the empty head like that. Keep going behind, getting pegged back, going. What a game. What a seesaw game. Congratulations to you, mate, on reaching the semi-final. Petition for Manchester City to rename the club the Plastic Bottles. Craig, do you think Pep will get sacked at the end of the season? No, I don't, mate. I mean, he could still potentially win a treble at this moment in time. They're favourites for the league. It's in their own hands. We've got to be honest about these things. If they drop any points, they're fucked, because I think we'll just win it then. But, you know, he could still possibly win a treble. But I don't buy this whole thing about Guardiola saying that he's not there to win the Champions League. Yeah, you are. He's absolutely there to win the fucking Champions League. Anne O'Brien said we're never going to stop. From Paris down to Turkey, we won the fucking lot. You haven't though, City. Nor will you ever. We've conquered all of Europe, said Luke. Yeah, we have. Did we get a Ric Flair, said Kev. Oh, there's, mate, if you were on the watch along, there was Ric Flairs getting dropped all over the place. What's the best game? Or Craig, that was the best game in decades, said AJ. Yeah, of course I didn't get to see it, AJ, because I was on here watching the Mighty Reds, but I will watch it back. Who scored the fourth goal? Virgil van Dijk will. Virgil van Dijk scored the goal, mate, with a header from a corner. Bring on Barcelona, said Hassan. Both the Mancs are out. I love it, said Param. And welcome in, Param. Pat Hammond said, hey Craig, that last goal City had this loud would have been a goal in previous seasons. Mate, everybody get on social media and let them all know that. Let all the City fans know. Do you know what, lads? Any other year in the history of the competition, you guys would have been in the semi-final now. But you're not. Sucks being you, dickheads! We all got a semi, said Mr. Crypto Meme. Spurs help us out again, said Param. Well done to Spurs. I mean, respect. Respect to Spurs. They're going to have a Champions League semi-final inside their new stadium, which is, you know, respect. Nothing but respect. Craig, stick to streaming, not singing. Fuck you, I'm an angel. Voice of an angel, me, Ben. I'm only joking, mate. I know, it's atrocious the singing, but when you're happy, buddy. The VAR decision at the end looks dodged. Think Aguero was just on, but who cares? They're out now. Yeah, good enough for them, Cape Town Muslim. Big Fatty Swampert said Cardiff are a bogey team to take on, and Wolves, that's the only problem in the run-in. Look, it's not going to be easy, mate. 4 difficult games. Every game in the Premier League is a difficult game, but if City slip up just once, just a draw, anything, they've got to play Spurs, they've got to play Manchester United, anything is possible. Connor said he's got Pringles, let's get the party started. City bought it and spent 500 million in FFP bans. That would be class. Oh, that would be great. That would be absolutely lovely for them to get banned. What else we got? This isn't good. Man City will go for the league and ruining them Saturday. Shit. Of course it's good, mate. I mean, yes, look, what you could say official YC could possibly happen, but still though, it's lovely to see them. They don't fuck them winning the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? I don't like the way Manchester City are going about things there. Spurs are a club trying to do things the right way, build with sustainable financial decisions, the same as Liverpool, the same as United, the same as Arsenal. And it's good. I think football won tonight. I honestly do. I like your singing, said Rowboy. There you go. Thank you, mate. City have no European pedigree, said Kev, nor will they ever had. When are the semi-finals? First leg, I think, Ted, April 30th and May the 1st, I believe. City are broken out. Everyone's going to fancy a slice, said Tom. I like that. Fancy a slice. I like that, Tom. No City quadruple, said Andres Imbesta. We're close to getting Timo Werner, which Manny Gaming has pointed out. For those of you that don't know, actually, there's been a few shouts around the media today that Liverpool are close to agreeing a deal for Timo Werner. Now, with anything like this, you've got to take it with a massive pinch of salt. But we did say many times that Liverpool and Timo Werner make sense. So keep your fingers crossed on that one, because I think that would be a great piece of business for the club. Manchester is red, said Adam. It's fucking empty at the minute, mate, to be fair. VAR saved today for Spurs. But look, if it's the right decision, isn't that what matters? With VAR, I'm critical of how long it takes at times, to be fair, but you do want the major decisions at the right times to happen, and it doesn't come much bigger than the last moments of a Champions League quarter-final where that one goal would have swung the entire tie. So VAR got it right. From what I'm gathering, it got it right because they took long enough. I don't know. Can't wait for expression, said Spurs fan, mate. If you're on there, honestly, tell him I said hi. I filmed with expressions in London for 888 Sport last week. He is a geezer. He is a top lad. I had so much fun with him. He's an absolute force of nature. Tell him I said hello. I'll actually be sending him a message on Twitter later on just to say congratulations. Craig, Manchester has always been empty. What song came from Mr. Agenda? A lot, Johan. I mean, I've sang Van Dijk tonight. I've sang the Mo Salah song. I've sang LA, LA, LA. You're going to think I'm lying here. I actually, somebody asked me to sing My Little Pony earlier on, so we had to bash at that one as well. Back again. Couldn't sleep, said Robbie. Did you try counting sheep, Robbie? Did you? I'm sure you did. Unfortunately, there are no City fans to wind up, said Alex Reddo. We're such a bigger team with Klopp. Absolutely, Harjun. Absolutely, my friend. That's a belter of a comment. Jurgen Klopp has done wonders for his football club. Sing Baby Shark. I don't know what that is. Breaking the Met Office just issued a flood warning for the blue part of Manchester from all the bottled tears. And don't forget, all those plastic flags as well, John, will have, melted the polar caps. And, Manchester City are now responsible for global warming as well. So we can add that onto the list of reasons to hate the plastic fucks. Fields of Anfield Road. Do you know what was beautiful, actually? A couple of moments tonight. So I stupidly, because I can't sing for shit, sung earlier on. And I challenged the people in the chat then to come back at me with a song. And the motherfuckers didn't let me down. They actually did it. So I start singing LA, 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 and then everybody in the chat wrote it. The screen was filled full of it, and it was great fun. Tonight's been brilliant. No one's saying this, but you can still get the double and I'm saying it. Damn right we're saying it, Ryan. We got to go for it, buddy. All the trolls are hiding away from the stream tonight, said Liverpool FC for life. Look, it's almost easy to forget that the Reds went over to Portugal tonight and won 4-1 again away from home in Europe. Another massive win. I know a Spurs fan at my work should wind up and say Liverpool will get paid out. I've been winding up my girlfriend so much. She's a City fan. Oh, that must be tough, mate. You're not getting any for a while. United Unity, that's all I'm saying. If you're winding her up, you're not getting any for a while. Did you see Barcelona banner? It said wanking for glory. I didn't see that, but that's a beautiful banner. That's my kind of banner. Single-use plastic flags. Oh, Stephen, you've nailed it. Single-use plastic flags. Yes, my friend, that is it. That is beautiful. Klopp has brought us back where we belong, said Arda, which he has. 10 subs would be nice, said Red Hulk. Oh shit, yeah, we're only 10 subscribers away. Please do keep hitting that button, ladies and gents. The atmosphere was sick tonight when they were losing. Do you know what? We spoke about this during the live stream. The Porto fans were a credit to that football club, both home and away. The way they backed their team, much like our own fans, of course, all the time. They were brilliant. So much love to the Porto fans. I don't know if we've any Porto fans watching, but you guys should be proud of your support. They were absolutely immense tonight. What else we got? Plastic flags for plastic fans. Hello, Craig, Connor, and fellow Reds. Job done again. Enjoying the match so much, said Bernadette Farrell. Craig, yes, dare to dream, the Reds, we can do it, said Sam. Damn right we can. Anything is possible with Kloppo. Anything. What else have we got? Liverpool for the double, said Ben Smith. Please do Virgil van Dijk song. He deserves it for the first goal, or for his goal. I sang it as soon as he scored, Harjun. I sang it as soon as he scored. I broke into the song. Raptor's in the house. Uncle Raptor, how are we, sir? The City flags are made out of used crisp packets. Salty flavour. Like it, pal. Like it. I hope you and the family are keeping well, Raptor. What else we got? This is the first time this season I confidently say that we're going to win them both. Jack's full of confidence. I like it, Jack. Porto deserved to score because of their fans. Yep, their fans were immense. Fuck the checkbook Charlie, said Stevie Richards. Come on Watford, said Pepper Red. Finally the gobshite pundits can stop talking about the quadruple. Yeah, they're still going to find a way to blow smoke up City's hole though. Imagine the second leg at Anfield. What a night. You gotta go, Craig. I won't get a ticket, buddy. And I'm not abandoning my channel even for a Champions League second leg semi-final. Nah, I'm going to have to be here. I'm going to have to do it on here because, yeah, look, I'd love to be at Anfield for the semi-final. Of course I would. But if I can't be there, I couldn't think of anywhere else I'd rather be than here with you guys. Hopefully cheering the Reds on to another Champions League final. 8 more to 11.6. Let's do this for Craig, boys. Thank you, mate. That's really nice of you. Do you think Van Dijk will win Player of the Year? Yes, I do. I think Raheem Sterling has been absolutely immense as well. But I do think Van Dijk will win it. I genuinely do. That will hurt City tonight, said Scott Kemp. It will. You're right, Scott. Great, isn't it? Yeah, it will hurt them. What makes it so funny, though, is the way they fucking celebrated. That's what makes the whole thing hilarious. If we don't win a trophy this season, I'm going to be gutted, said official YC. Yeah, it'll be tough. Semi-final again. The league's not in our own hands, but you know what? Let's just enjoy it. Let's just enjoy it, because the journey is part of the fun. Yeah, we want stuff at the end of it. Of course we do. We want these boys to lift the trophy. I want to see Jordan Henderson and Jurgen Klopp parading a double around the city of Liverpool. Love your videos, Craig, said the Irishman. Thank you, mate. From one Irishman to another, thank you. Who scored the last goal? He's a centre-half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend, and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, calm as you like. He's Virgil van Dijk. He's Virgil van Dijk. Now it's over to you guys. That answered your question anyway, mate, of who scored the 4th. What else have we got? Hendo becoming a beast, said Cape Town Muslim. Petition to stop Craig singing. Comment I if you approve. You can comment I all you want, but it ain't ever gonna stop, mate. Just like us in Europe. I've conquered all of YouTube. We're never gonna stop. From Paris down to Turkey, we've won the fucking lot. There you go. I'm gonna keep singing just for Connor now, just to annoy him. Johan said, oh my fucking god, you just sang for me, love. Love right back at you, pal. Oh, how could you not love these boys anyway? What a team. Raptor, how are you? Love it. Raptor, there's a lovely video of the Raptor singing that, actually. Raptor is of a musical background, shall we say, and he has a video singing the Virgil van Dijk song, and he's much better than me, of course, because he's actually talented, unlike me. There you go. Luke Mason as well, putting it in. Craig, have you ever thought about X Factor? Do they let bald fat frauds on X Factor, Robert? Because in that case, still no. Because I can't sing for shit. Goldbridge wouldn't sing like that. B-Tech and Village Agenda said R2 Dan 2. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if he's ever sang or not. I haven't seen enough of his stuff to know if he sang or not. I'd say he's a better singer than me, though. I'd say that, to be fair, because most people are. Cop was actually singing the VVD song when he scored. Amazing, the power of Cop, said Tom Connolly. He's a centre-half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend and watch him score. There you go. Hendo is once again a force to be reckoned with, returning us to 15-16. I've gone all bashful now, said the Raptor. Don't be, mate. You're a great lad. You're a talented man. And you're one of the family. You're one of the original pieces of furniture on this channel, buddy. Mr. Steamer, how are you, sir? Your singing is turning me on. Uh-oh. We've got trouble. Craig to sing My Lovely Horse in the Eurovision. Oh, I'd love to do that. I'd definitely love to do that. City have not learned. You can't win the Champions League with plastic. Money can't buy it, said Tom Jones. Goldbridge is a B-Tech, Craig, said Stephen Richards. Look, you know I like Mark Goldbridge. He's a lovely lad. I'm enjoying it. I'm a Spurs fan and will do you a lot of favour with at least a draw at City on Saturday. Bedlam, if you can get a draw at City on Saturday, mate, you will make us very fucking happy. I mean, just seeing you guys knock them out was fun enough. But to have a chance for us to then go on and win the Premier League, wow, what a season that will be. I hope somebody takes points off them, I really do. I hope they just capitulate now and they've got nothing left in the tank, because in their minds they were marching to that quadruple. I've got no fucking doubts in my mind that they thought they were getting the quadruple. Let's hope for City. Confidence knocks at David Tobin. I hope so, mate. I really do. Come on, you Spurs, it's Stephen Richards. What else have we got? Craig's quadruple is going to happen. The LFC quadruple next year, said Jersey Boy. Oh, mate. Look, I can't believe we're still on for it this year. Nobody's spoken about the double. Nobody in the media has spoken about a possible double for Liverpool. And yes, I know it's still in City's hands, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. If Craig's wife says my full name, I've made it in life. Oh, she knows all about you, mate. Honestly, I'm not even joking. My wife knows about Cunflap Steamer because I love the name so much and I've showed her your comments many times. And she's got a fucked up sense of humour like me, so she finds it really funny. She'd have to have a really fucked up sense of humour. She's married to me. Salah has his confidence back. I hope to God, said Luke Mason. Ireland's got talent, said the Irishman. Craig, you getting that new shirt? 100%, Stephen. 100% that shirt's getting ordered. First thing I do when I wake up tomorrow afternoon is ordering that new shirt. I'm not going to lie, I would have said morning, but I'd be lying because I don't go to sleep at about 5 a.m. You have a voice like a goose farting in the fogs. Much love, Dave. Reckon there's any truth about Salah handing a transfer request? No, not a hope, Jason. I mean, look at where it came from for a start, and I don't want to give that rag any publicity. No, absolutely no. He just signed a new contract. He's on the cover of Time magazine. He's at a club that's on the up and up. He's in a Champions League semi-final. He's fighting for a Premier League. He's questionably going to be included possibly in the Ballon d'Or list. Not the final 3 maybe, but why would he want to leave? He's at the greatest club in the world. There's no way Mohamed Salah has handed in a transfer request. He was literally talking about how much the fans love him and how much he loves it here in the Time magazine interview. Nah, there's nothing to that. Is this your job? No, mate, this isn't my job. I don't make any money off this whatsoever. And I mean that sincerely. We don't take a penny out of this channel. Any money that we do bring in, we either give away stuff, we buy new equipment, or we use it for things like flights and stuff because we're going over to Liverpool in May to be there for the last day of the season. So yeah, we absolutely don't. Oh look, my wife's in the chat there. She said, Craig always tells me about your weird and wonderful comments, Cunflap Steamer. See? There you go, mate. See? She is commenting, she is watching, and she is genuine. I do. And that is really my wife there, by the way. I'm not joking. Awesome display from the Red Men tonight. 7 subscribers away, guys. Please hit that button. 7 to get to 11.6 would be amazing. And it's only 7 little subscribers. I mean, Connor, if you have to make 7 new fucking accounts, mate, then get the internet out. Craig has 2 Bentleys. I wish. I keep saying this. I'm going to have to show you a video of it or something. I drive a 2011 Renault Megane Estate. And I say I drive it. I'm barely ever allowed to use it. It's my wife's car pretty much. Salah will leave Anfield because we have away games. That's the only reason why, Eric. You're right. I love that, actually. That's very clever. Craig, tough question. If Liverpool win the double, which player will get the Ballon d'Or award? VVD, Salah or Mane? I'd have to say VVD, Evan. I'd have to say VVD because just the turnaround of having that defensive stability. And look, you can't put it all at the feet of him. Fabinho's had a big part to play as well. But wow, just wow. Where we are is amazing. Craig, do you think that Pep needs Messi to win the Champions League final? I don't know. I don't know. Is your wife a dub? She is indeed, Luke. Yep, we're both dubs. We actually grew up about a mile away from each other, believe it or not. We met working in a hotel. Craig lives in a 10-bedroom mansion, or Craig lives in a 3-bedroom council house. Whichever one you think is the truth. Top 4 finish, probably no money spent in 2 transfer windows, pissing about with the stadium, semi-final of the Champions League, Pochettino manager of the year perhaps. Look, we've talked about Pochettino a lot of the time. He's an excellent manager, he really is. He's working miracles there with Spurs. They do have a good group of players, but he has to keep that group of players together. Yeah, he's doing a great job. You don't drive, it's my Renault, said Sabrina. It is pretty, well, it's in my name, but I never get to use it. What do you... Sorry, I'm still laughing at my wife. Craig, what would you do if City lost the FA Cup and bottled the Premier League and Liverpool win the double? Do you think it's possible? Well, look, you'd have to make them favourites for the FA Cup, and I still make them favourites for the Premier League because it's in their own hands. If they drop any points, the league is ours. If they don't, then they will have gone from January through to the end of May without dropping one single point in the Premier League if they do it. And what can you do then except say well done, begrudgingly? But if they go from January to May without dropping a point, that's ridiculous. If they drop any points, we're going to mop it up and we're going to take this league title. And they know that now. They know they're in for a fight. They've been booted out of the Champions League. They've got an FA Cup final to go. They know the Reds are breathing down their throat. They've got a game on Sunday against Spurs. They've got a game then against Manchester United as well. Manchester United have something to play for, so it's game on. Check Twitter, Craig. I haven't got a chance after the game, and I'll do it after the stream. Craig met Sabrina because he was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. Oh, Stephen. Some of that is sort of true. There was a cocktail bar in the hotel. I wasn't working as a waitress though. I was working as a barman. Got to give credit to Poch. Didn't Spurs sign no players this season? Please, Liverpool did a double, said Stephen Byrne. Can I please be your server, said Johan. But City might seek revenge. Let them. They can seek all they want. They still have to go to Old Trafford as well. I can't wait for Liverpool to play Barcelona. It'll be an exciting couple of games no matter what the result, said Radical Gambino, the man with my favourite name. I love that name, mate. City will fear us more. They'll be fired up to beat us, said Spurs fan. Yeah, you go burst their bubble though, buddy. Because let's be fair, on Spurs you still have a lot to play for. I mean, yes, you could win the Champions League and go back into it as winners. That's possible, of course it is. But you still need to guarantee Champions League football, so try and get something there at the weekend and keep that pressure up for the top four. So your surname is Holden. Cool. It is, yes, that is my surname with the weird U. I know most people have Holden, but we do have the U. What else is there? Klopp hijacked Ollie's car, please, said United Unity. Boy is back. How are you, pal? 2 subscribers away. Oh, God, it's so close. City will be shaken, said Sonia Ruiz. We'll definitely need top 4, said Spurs fan. You do, mate. With that magnificent new stadium, you do. It deserves to be in the Champions League. Pep without Messi is Kim Kardashian without makeup, said Alpha G. We need to give Milner his Ribena if he wins the double. Oh, fill the fucking trophies full of the shit, mate. Don't even dilute it. Just give it to him undiluted. I'm Willie with a Willie steamer, said Willow. Oh, you've tainted me. I was such a precious little flower when I first started on here. Hope now Spurs will be even more up to prove everybody they deserve they can beat them in any game, said Far Oil, not oil. Kev was talking about his Diet Coke allowance and he got told off by Sabrina. Yeah, she tells me off for everything, to be fair. Just home from the pub, great win, said Domestic Butler. It was a great win for the Reds and a great result for Spurs as well. I'm calling it now, said Connor Nibbler. I want this double more than anything. I'm still not going to lie. I still want the league more than anything else. I want this Premier League. The Champions League is lovely and I want a double, but the Premier League is where my heart has been all season. My God, I want that trophy so much. He says like I'm actually going to lift it, touch it or be near it, but you know what I mean. Craig, what's going to happen with the scheduling? I reckons play Barca's second leg the day after Newcastle. I don't know is the honest answer, mate. Let's just wait and see. I honestly don't know. Something will have to be moved if that's the case. Craig, got to go. You're a legend, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day up the Bloody Reds. Thank you, Adam. Great to have you with us. Garrett Roddy said, who's going to replace Milner? Do you think Keita will or Henderson? For which game, Gareth, mate? Are we talking about the weekend against Cardiff? In that case, I think you're going to see the midfielder Fabinho, Henderson and Keita. Yeah, I'd say those 3. Sabrina said, I was working in a hotel for a year and the cheeky cunt and all his mates started and they got paid $1.50 an hour more than me. She's actually lying. It was £1 an hour more than her. But yeah, we did. We marched in there and got paid more than her. No. She neglects to mention that I had more experience though because I worked in a pub for years beforehand, but that doesn't matter. Craig, I motherfucking love this stream, said Stephen Richards. Thank you, pal. As Bill Shankly said, the league is the bread and butter, Europe is the icing on the cake. I like that one. Bill did have a lot of good things to say. I can't believe Robbie Savage in commentary compared VVD to fucking Steve Bruce. Oh my God. He doesn't have to talk a load of shite. And look, Steve Bruce was a great centre half, but come on, he's not in the calibre of Virgil van Dijk. Emre Can can stay in Italy to win something. What a wanker, said Johan. Spurs lost to City tonight but went through. It'll eat City alive, said Billy. Yeah, it will. God, it's great, isn't it? Isn't life just great? Can't give up many chances to Barca as we did in both legs against Porto, said David Bean. That is true. That is true. But I'd imagine, one, the lads will be a lot more switched on. Two, I would say that wasn't their strongest 11 tonight. I think it's fair to say that we rested one or two. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. How could you not look forward to it? Wouldn't have rested Salah when we scored a goal. Domestic Butler. Good to see Jomez back, which was absolutely great. I love your wife was chatting in the stream. Yeah, she's good like that, mate, to be fair. Well, she's married to me, so obviously she has to have a sense of humour looking at my stupid ass every day. What else have we got? Imagine the faces of Suarez and Coutinho if we knocked them out. When we knocked them out, buddy. Spurs or Ajax in the final. Oh, it's so difficult, isn't it? I honestly don't know. Is the honest answer. I don't know. Uh, 2 years ago, the same Ajax team were in the Europa League final, which is a great shout. They were. What part of Dublin are you from? Shankill, mate. Originally Shankill, very south part of Dublin. I'd love if City finished 5th or 6th next season, said Spurs fans. So would I, mate. I don't think it'll happen, but I'd fucking love it. Right, a few more minutes, guys, and then we are going to head off. Don't forget, though, we will be back tomorrow night as well, 10:15 or 10 o'clock for the late night agenda, as always, and we'll look ahead to the game against Cardiff. I think a couple more comments, though, before we head off tonight. Craig, if you want to know, I'm from Ballymun, said the Irishman. Nice. Don't want Spurs in the final, said Billy. How much is your diet chav? Too much, mate. Too much. It's a lot expensive diet chav. Okay, well, let's give a shout out for Sterling. Loved his face when it was disallowed, said Mr. Owl. What would be your midfield and right back for Barca? Well, I don't know, mate. Let's see who's available at the time. You never know, injuries and all that. Right, look, ladies and gents, I'm going to call that a night. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm knackered. Control Alt Delete. Look, the wife even coming in with the comments. Look, ladies and gents, I will chat to you all tomorrow night at 10 o'clock for the late night agenda. Enjoy your nights. The Reds have marched through to another Champions League semi-final. Spurs have gotten through in the other one. Manchester City are out. The quadruple's over. Cancel the Open Top Buzz Parade. I'll chat to you all tomorrow night. Take care of your families. Tell your loved ones that you love them. And up the motherfucking Reds. Although, look, I can't even get this. There we go. Up the motherfucking